Hello and welcome back to another Fate Granddaughter video. So today we'll be starting the new event. Just give me a sec. I don't know why, but then let me just restart my recording player since it was not. Hmm, yeah, this is better. The quality was, I don't know what happened to the quality, but okay, let's continue. The new Christmas event just started, so we're beginning with that. Zero. Santa Claus the Transporter. Okay. Okay. Servants are going servants are going home for the holidays. Even though Earth is still bleached. That's right. Even servants were human ones, with a few notable exceptions. It's perfectly understandable that they'd want to visit home now and then. It can't. It can even repair their damaged spirit regions. So, it's our policy to give every servant who wants them 7 days, which they can use to visit home. Besides, if we have a summer vacation, it's only fair to have a winter one too, right? Granted, it's not always easy on both parties since it's also pretty thoroughly depletes Kaldia's magical energy supply. Do you have an issue with this, Captain? No. As long as the servants on leave keep in touch, I have no objections. Keeping their spirit origins in good shape will only help us in future battles. And reconnecting with a uh, part of yourself you either lost or lost sight of can only be a good thing. In the event of the border, in the event the border is attacked, we will have to summon them all back, which would place a huge load on the Triton engines. But since there should be only small number of servants who want to go home, it shouldn't be an issue. Kalia has reached a point where we could lose 10 to 20% of our forces and still come out fine given all our knowledge and experience. Da Vinci? Yeah, 10 to 20% is right, just not in the way you think. 80% of our servants are on leave now. We only have 20% of our usual roster here aboard the storm border. But don't worry, according to Shiba's observation, we should be perfectly safe for at least the next 7 days. So as long as we know storm border, as long as we know the storm border won't be attacked, everything should be fine. Professor thinks so too. Professor, I can't believe she didn't report to Captain. When did she get so late? No, this is outright de- derelict dereliction of duty. Direction, dereliction. You'd better believe I'm going to follow up with her about this later. But right now we have a bigger fish to fry. How can that many servants be going home for the holidays? Has life at Kaldia been so difficult they have all grown homesick? Foo. Special translation. Maybe. That's one reason, but it's not the only one. This might be exclusive to Kalia, but by this point, people expect Santa Claus to bring them presents every year at Christmas. So they probably think they'll get what they want if they just wait patiently at home. This is crazy. Completely absurd. They really think Santa Claus is going to show up on Christmas when this world is still bleached like this. It's madness. I can't believe Da Vinci of all people would make so simple and obvious a mistake. It's not just waiting at home that's important. You also need to have you also need to have been a good person all year, or you won't be nearly as happy when you get your gift. Yes, exactly. A Christmas present is a proof that you did a good job thoroughly throughout the year. I can sense why children admire you all around the world. Why Captain Nemo is viewed as such a romantic hero. You really understand Christmas. I knew. I need to pick this year's Santa, but I don't know how I could narrow down my choices. But then, just as I was thinking, I'd prefer a rider who's tough and hardworking. You showed up. What luck. Rider class check. Hard worker check. Task level toughness check. I knew it. The Lord must have guided me to this meeting. Oh, but whether where are my manners? Hello and good day, heroic spirit Nemo. Would you be this year's Santa, please? Okay, so just a random encounter. Me, Santa. Wait, is it really that simple? Yes, they say each Santa Claus choose their successor. That's how every other Santa Claus besides me was selected. I see. But I'm a sailor, not a sleigh driver. I'm not cut out for making children's hopes and dreams come true. And then there are my duties as captain. Alright, I guess I'll just have to choose someone else then. I'm sorry for making such an unreasonable request. I'll go find someone else too. Hold it. This is Santa we are talking about, right? The gift giver of all gift givers, right? We have to do this, Captain. We just have to. It'll be an absolute blast. Yeah, let's do it. We want to be Santa too. Christmas, huh? Well, I guess it would be a good excuse to give the Stormwater a break. Now's my chance. I thought something like this might happen, so I equipped the Nautilus landing craft with a four-wheel drive. I don't see any reason to refuse. If we are not doing any fighting, I don't need to keep the infirmary running. Infirmary. Besides, knowing how wise you are, I'm sure you already thought of something you want to do as Santa, right, Captain? I'm sorry for making such an unreasonable request. I'll go find someone else to. Of course, I'll do it. In fact, I was just talking to Da Vinci about this. This entire discussion occurred within Nemo's mind over a span of half a second, demonstrating thought acceleration prowess on par with an Atlas Institute alchemist. Okay, Nemo is not Nemo. Poe is absolutely being able to speak now. Oh, good. Then I'll give you the Spirito region right now. Close your eyes, concentrate, and imagine the kind of Santa Claus you'd like to be. It's really difficult, so it might take you some time, but I'm sure you'll get it there. Get there in. What? Okay. This ought to do for Santa Claus. Thank you for choosing me, Saint Martha. I promise I won't let you down. As of this moment, I am both captain and not captain. I am Nemo Porter, the leader of the Team Nautilus. My motto will be punishment for bad children, presents for the good ones. Don't worry, I'll take it from here. Once I agree to do something, I always see it through to the end. I'll be a successful Santa, or my name isn't Captain Nemo. Hmm, I'm starting to wonder if I may have made a mistake. It's always like this. Okay, decent jingle. Oh yeah, also this event was written by Nasu, so there could be something interesting in here. Okay, new mystic code. Whoa, a Santa Claus mystic code. That's right. Da Vinci had it specially made as an end of year bonus. You have handled so many Christmas holidays masterfully, Senpai. I can already see you wearing this warm fuzzy suit as you gallivant around town. An outfit like this is guaranteed to make this year's Christmas a merry one. In fact, I think you might be the greatest Santa Claus of the century. Calmly pleased. You know, you may be right. You really think so? Unable to contain excitement. Sorry, I hate to rain on your new Santa outfit, Parade Master, but you won't have to go anywhere this year. Save the Santa outfit for a party or maybe for next year's deliveries. Huh? Is that? Merry Christmas, Smash and Wade. As you can see, I'm this year's Santa. I'm not big on fancy names, so please just call me Nemo Santa. I guess you could also call me Nemo Porter, since I'll usually just be transporting exactly what was ordered. Is there something strange about this? It's just me, Nemo Santa. No, not at all. The red hat looks very good on you, as does the mustache. Just the kind of distinguished mustache I'd expect to see on Captain Nemo. Is it a disguise? Mm-hmm. It's more an expression of my feelings than a disguise. My head and heart both agree. Santa needs a mustache. Anyway, we're getting off topic. I just stopped by to say hello before I head out. Apparently, Santa Claus has a skill that lets him know when people want him to come to town. I wrote all the names down and it came to a total of over 300. And now there are servants scattered all over the world. This job is too hard for you two. You have both been good kids all year. As your captain, no. As Santa, I can't put something like this on your shoulders. So this year, I'm going to handle Christmas myself, or rather, myself. I'm not like the other Santas. I have four-wheel drive, a GPS that will calculate the most efficient route, and an anchor that can reach anywhere in the world. My latest gear will make my deliveries simple. So wherever you do, whatever you do, don't try to come with me. Got it? Got that? Let's see. 7 days should be more than enough to take care of this. I'll check in every day to keep you up abreast of my progress. Abreast. So you can just relax and enjoy your winter vacation with Mash. Keep yourself rested is an important part of your job too. The only thing I want you to do is wait here in Kalia and have a cake ready for when I get back. Okay. Oh, I'll also run the shop and the gift exchange, of course. I'll hit the. I've heard that exchanging gifts is especially a lot of fun for Christmas. Rest assured that Nemo Porter will be a perfect Santa. Nothing will slip by me. Alright, I'm off. Merry Christmas. That mustache shocked me so much, I kind of blanked. Gasp. I know what you mean. I was just so dis- distinguished that I didn't know what to say. Now that I think about it, I'm little worried. I'm glad Captain Nemo became Santa, but you said it. Talk about having the slave pulled out from under you. I can't believe Nemo's the one who got a Santa Spirit origin. How can I face all the senpais around the country who were eagerly awaiting this year of Santa BB? Awaiting the what now? BB, when did you get here? Also, it's not the Santa Spirit origin I'm worried about. I know that. That was just a little BB humor, of course. You're worried about how Nemo Porter's planning to handle this new Santa duties, right? Specifically the part about him making all those deliveries by himself. Right, I know Nemo's very capable, but I still think this is too much for him, especially given how far some people's homes are. I do think he'll probably be okay, but none of them think twice about doing whatever they feel like they do. Santa mystic or not, I want to help him. I still want to help him. Me too. Part of me would like to go after him right now and offer to help. But he seems like he already has a plan, so maybe that wouldn't really be much help. That's true. He has always cared more about the rules than random acts of kindness. Alright, then let's look at this from another angle. I distinctly heard Nemo Porter say, "Don't try to come with me." But what he didn't do was say anything like, "Don't engage in any Santa related activities." So, if you to insist on helping him out, I can think of a way to do that. What would that be? Hmm. Well, what if you made sure his route was safe? He said he was going to carry out his deliveries over the course of 7 days, which means he's going to cover the seven separate routes. He's bound to run into obstacles and even hostiles along those routes. He'll run himself ragged before he can make his deliveries if he has to do all that himself. Which means we can make his route safer by removing those obstacles before he reaches them. You're right, that way we can help him without trying to accompany him. Yeah, gotta keep those roads clear and smooth drives. Then it's settled. I'll handle the area demarcation. Demarcation? Given what Nemo Santa's like, I figure his routes will be pretty focused. All business, no nonsense. So once I've got those calculated, I'll whip up some mission for you to clear out the obstacles before he ever sees them. It'll be greatest snow shoveling, or rather sand shoveling job ever seen on the bleached earth now. Bleached earth. Now it feels like a proper Kalia winter. And I have to say, Senpai, as your adoring and adorable kohai, seeing you work hard even on Christmas is very satisfying. Thank you so much for the advice and the missions, BB. Come on, Master. Let's go shine a light on Nemo Santa's path. You said it. No bad road conditions for Nemo Santa on my watch. Now, want to tell us why you're doing this, BB? Uh, huh? Good question. Part of it is that I'm annoyed I didn't get the Santa Spirit origin I was so looking forward to. And part of it is that it's just been too long since I was in the limelight. But it's also because, as another servant with close ties to Void Space, I can't help but sympathize with Nemo. And speaking of Void Space, to get to the target areas ahead of him, you'll need to do a fair bit of zero sailing. Be- beats walking through, doesn't it? Alright, let's get Operation Winter Roadwork started. 7 days may seem like a long time, but they'll go by in a blink of an eye. So please make sure you give every day your all, senpai. Okay. And that should. Yep, the first copy.
なに僕がサンタ役なのがおかしい同感だ。どうして選ばれたかは疑問だけど、断れなかったから。ま、輸送も配達も同じことだ。出来合いの装備でいいなら、やってみる。君の手は借りないから、休んでいて。
Okay, temporary servants. He's definitely going to be helpful while farming. Okay, shop. Nemo Baker is here. Oh yeah, they added the new.
クリスマス臨時ショップにようこそ。いっぱい用意したからたくさん買っていってね。
They added the press and hold one, so yeah.
どんなに回しても故障しないから安心して。
Yep, there is no limit. That QL came in early, so yeah, that was helpful. And that was all for the story. So yeah, let's begin farming. Someone already MLB'd. Down. That was quick. Oh, 15. Okay, that was. I didn't know that this happened. That's good. Who is it? I can just take him with this, and this should probably loop just fine. For now, this should be fine. Okay. Hey. Oh, I forgot to change the Mystic Bow to the new one.
ここにあるは我らが将100の王子が集いて血をかけ惚れるジャイカラバ
「
Damn. Okay.
当然よほ
It was berserkers, so that's
ここ
understandable.
にある
the
は
reason.
我らが将100の王子が集いて血をかけ吠えるジャイカラマあとは
鐘の音が聞こえる。
Okay. Easy clear.
今のうちに準備をしてできた。白兵戦、白兵戦、行きます。
お前勝負するかお前は負ける
戦いできた。
見せ場というやつだうんふんふん来たか俺が最強にして最かっこいいわし様の姿ジャイカラバ
今のうちに準備を。
お膳立ては整っ
ないぞ。
同じ肉より若かれし我が弟たちそして無敵の友たちよぶっちゃけお前らに全部任せたい
Oh, and if the stream suddenly gets cut off, then I'll probably end it there because the electricity in my area has been cutting off. The electricity in my area is currently not very stable today. I don't know what is happening.
同じ肉より
So
若
it
かれし
can
我が弟たち
randomly get cut off.
そして無敵の友
That
たち
will
よ
be
ぶっちゃけお前らに全部任せたい
Okay. The refund was better than Berserkers, but it was still not that great. So. Okay. I think the first one's 90 plus is Sabers. I could be wrong, but
みんなついてきて。
hmm.
白兵戦、行きます。やだな。あやだけです。あやだけです。妖精、接続。
お前本気をお前死んだぞ兄弟たちよ同じ肉より若かれし我が弟たちそして無敵の友たちよぶっちゃけお前らに全部任せたい
白兵戦、行きます。
およほほ先に行ってやろう勝ったな泣いて謝っても許してやらん 見せ場というやつだ。同じ肉より若たれし我が弟たち、そして無敵の友たちよ。ぶっちゃけお前らに全部任せたい。許せ、わし様が強すぎたのだ。
I think during this Lotto, I can probably max out my master level as well. So yeah.
白兵戦行きます。今のうちに準備を。要
I
請
think I'm
乗
3
り
levels
なさい。丸みアドバンス。
close to maxing out.
本気を見せてやるか。兄弟たちよ。
170 and 180 years released
俺が最強に
during
して
the
最
next
かっこいい
anniversary
わし
or
様の姿。
even before that. So yeah.
早炊きですよカルメ
おいおい、
ナ。もちろん。
先に行ってやろう。勝ったな。泣いて謝っても許してやらん。よかろう。評価行け。こんな幸せ者具をわきまえろ。よしカルナ、やってやれ。ほほほ。来たか。俺が最強にして最かっこいいわし様の姿、ジャイカルラバ。
鐘の音が聞こえる。
勝負する。お前は負ける。本気を見せてやるか。
熱を帯びなさい。要請要請接続戦い接続。
おいおい、同じ肉より若たれし我が弟たち、そして無敵の友たちよ。ぶっちゃけお前らに全部任せたい。
白兵戦行きます。
おいおい、同じ肉より若たれし我が弟たち、そして無敵の友たちよ、ぶっちゃけお前らに全部任せたい。兄弟たちよ、先に行ってやろう。勝ったな。泣いて謝っても許してやらん。いたわんかい。これが決まったな。
はい、NSS サービス、そのようにイノベーション失礼 NSS サービス公開よ。主お望みのものは華麗に大胆に。ご用件いいじゃない。ゲートオープン。よしよし、今回もよろしくね。大いなる天から大いなる地に向けて、またの名をジュベルハブリーブレイカーセット。イノベーション始まるぜ。よろしくて。
糖分補給糖分補給。
豪快よ。優雅に華麗に大胆に。いいわ。
そうなんだ。
金星まで連れて行ってあげる。ゲートオープン。よしよし、今回もよろしくね。大いなる天から大いなる地に向けて、またの名をジュベルハブリーブレイカーセット。豪快よ。力を。
まあ力を合わせてだろ。
愛
そうなんだ。
飛ぶわよ。マンダゲートオープン。光栄に思いなさい。これが私の全力先生。打ち砕けアンダルネスだけは。
さあ涼みに行こう。僕は秋の森の王様ってこと忘れてないだろ。
Okay. So I think I'll be using this count for the most part, but I'll look through the Lotto guide by Droth and Avalon to see if I can use any of their comps, because since I didn't roll for what's her name, Zactoria, it is not going to be that pretty. So yeah. So I think I'll be stopping here for today, and I'll do the farming on my own and see you guys tomorrow with this continuation of story plus probably new nodes as well. So yeah, see you guys then. Okay, bye.